From the very first day, Kelly and Jessica were best friends of each other. Even you can say they were together from childhood. Amazing thing is growing together and all time sharing time with each other. Both of them completely resembled with each other. One thing that differed them from each other was their skin color. Jessica has fair skin while Kelly had warm tan. Jessica was one of the brilliant student uses to get the highest marks during exams, while on other side Kelly was an average student. She used to struggle every time to get passing grades in exams. Jessica used to help Kelly during academics activities and exams. Despite of appreciation, Kelly was a little bit jealous of Jessica because of her brilliance in studies. Due to this characteristic, students in the class, especially boys, always liked the company of Jessica. Things went out of control when a popular and wealthy guy, Jack, started interaction with Jessica in college. From the moment Jack interacted with Jessica, he started liking her, but on other side, Jessica was not into these things. She was a brilliant student. She had big dreams to achieve. On other side, Kelly liked Jack. She used to try everything in order to keep in touch with Jack. But Jack clearly liked Jessica. After finishing college, Jessica got a job in one of the finest company in other nearby city, while Kelly remained in her hometown. Now it was not possible for them to meet on daily basis. That's why they decided to meet on weekends. During Jessica's job period, Jack used to contact her, but Jessica was just focusing on her job. That's why it was not possible for her to meet him in person. One day, Jack confessed her that he likes her and requested her to meet. Upon so many requests, Jessica repeated his request and finally decided to meet him. When they met, Jack told her he likes her and wanted to marry her. Jessica was surprised, but somehow she was convinced and she accepted the proposal. Jessica came back home. She contacted Kelly to share the happiest news of her life. Jessica told all the story, but as soon Kelly heard the news, her heart was broke. Somehow she congratulated Jessica, but deep down her heart was filled with sorrow. Kelly's heart was completely filled with pure hatred and jealousy. Well, soon after, Jessica and Jack got married. After the wedding function, Jack and Jessica started living their new life happily, but Kelly's bitterness started growing more intensely, and this burden of hatred was consuming her. Soon after some time, Kelly decided to take away everything from Jessica, her married life, her happiness, and even though her husband. She started working according to her plan. She thought she would come close towards Jack first, and for that instant she started giving small compliments to Jack whenever they meet. But Jack was completely in love with Jessica. Even though Jessica was pregnant and was about to give birth to child very soon, Kelly finally decided as long as Jessica is along with Jack, she will not succeed. She started planning that how she will separate both of them. Meanwhile, Jessica gave birth to a baby boy. Jack became more close to his wife. Kelly could not bear this. So finally she decided she will have to end the game of Jessica. To execute this plan, she decided to hire someone in order to end Jessica's life. She hired the person and discussed the whole plan. Kelly was waiting for Jessica's full recovery after birth and join her office, so that the person she had hired could easily assassinate her while she will be going to office. Finally, day arrived when Jessica resumed the office. Meanwhile, Kelly informed the hired person that this is the best day to assassinate her. When Jessica was coming back home from office, that hired person ended her life by gripping her from back and rupturing her throat. When Jack came to know that his wife is no more, he was completely devastated to hear the news. Kelly cunningly took the benefit of this situation which she created, and came close to Jack, showing that she will help her in all matters. For 1 year, Kelly never left a chance in order to get close, and finally she succeeded when she confronted Jack that Jessica is no more, so she is willing to take her space by marrying him, so that she could take care of him and her sister child too. Jack leaned on Kelly as he thought she is the perfect fix for the current situation, and finally married her. Now Kelly achieved what she wanted. She married the guy she wanted, having separate house, having imaginable life, but still one thing was missing, and that is their own child. After all efforts, Kelly couldn't have her own child, and due to this, she became a more bitter person. She blamed Max, Jessica's son, for all this situation. She thought when Max will go away, his father Jack will desire for another child. So she convinced Jack to send him away to live with Jack's mother. So they finally send Max away. With the passage of time, Jack finally forgot about his son. And eventually, after 2 years, Kelly gave birth to her daughter called Gracie. Now Kelly thought her life was perfect. Many years later, Gracie meets a young, attractive man, Michael. When they met, they fell in love and decided to marry. But Gracie didn't know that there is bitter truth hidden behind the guy. Michael was Max, Jake's son, sent away years ago. Gracie and Michael were in love and finally decided to meet the families. When Michael came and met the Gracie parents, Jack instantly recognized that he is his son whom he abandoned. Suddenly, the whole scenario changed completely. Kelly got to know as well, but she decided to stay calm. But Jack left the room without saying anything. Gracie was stunned with the behavior of his father. Her mother, Kelly, requested Gracie to tell his boyfriend to go. Their parents will meet some other time. Anyhow, Gracie requested Michael to go and will meet some other time. When Michael went away, Gracie came to father to know why he left the room. When she asked Jack, he disclosed the real truth to Gracie, that Michael is his own son, and due to this both of them can't continue their relationship because they are siblings. When Gracie heard this, she was lost completely and burst into tears. Well, Gracie decided to finish the relationship. And with this decision, she left the house and went to another town, and never came back with the burden of never forgiving. Once again, Kelly's perfect life was torn out by naturally occurring disaster, as the shocking incident occurring throughout the life of Kelly destroyed her life and his family life as well. Due to intense anxiety and depression, Kelly and Jack's marriage dissolved. Both went away on their own paths. The situation where Kelly was in start. Now she was again trapped in such scenario. Kelly now understood how it feels when the person you love separates from you. Now Kelly couldn't forgive herself for separating her sister from his lover by killing her. For rest of life living with guilt and sorrow. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and kindly press the bell icon as well.